What's up? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Alright, I quit. But what's up, y'all? How y'all been? It's your big sister Des here. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I'm going to upload a video on that later on this week. Yes, you're getting 2 videos this week. Don't feel too special or whatever. But I've been gone for a while to work on me and some personal shit. I'm gonna update y'all later. We're not gonna focus on that. Don't I look good? You see the green in the hair, the green eyebrow? You can't really see the green in the eyebrow, but like you can tell there's some lighter than this one. Life whooped my ass. You can tell. But I look good during the whole ass whooping thing. Grown so much. Skin glowing. Happy. Y'all see, I'm in my own apartment. Yeah, I was just in a shelter for 3 fucking months. I need to stop cussing so much. I won't. But like, I popped my shit. Pop your shit, twin. Oh God. Anyways, I'm on my own. I'm happy. I can look around and be like, yeah, I paid for all this. Water, electricity, all that. Me and my name. Car is coming up next. Who name is it gonna be in? Mine. And that's just on period. But today, we're gonna get to the topic before I run off of what I need to be talking about with you guys. It's gonna be a short video. It's not gonna be long because I need to start doing my hair because I got business to handle this week. But this video, the title of this video is called You're Worthy. So, excuse me, this topic stemmed from when I was in a shelter. And I was talking to this one guy. And I was actually, I started off wrong. I was talking to a youth worker and I was just like, a dude can't do anything for me but cash me out. That's how everything started. I'm like, a dude can't do nothing for me but cash me out. I do everything on my own already. And he was like, that's your problem. What makes you worthy? And that question has stuck with me for a while because I named what I felt like I was worthy of. And he's like, that doesn't make you worthy. I'm like, in your eyes, of course it doesn't. My sense of worthiness, of course, doesn't make sense to you. And your sense of worthiness would not make sense to many others. But it makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. It still makes sense to me. What makes me worthy is what makes me worthy, and that's my opinion. And others don't have to agree. They usually don't agree. And that's just fine because they don't have to live my life. They're not destiny. They don't have to go through the shit that I go through to become me. Period. So the first, you should know I got my little handy notebook. I got a new notebook, y'all, but I ain't gonna talk too much about my new notebook. I love my new notebook. It go crazy. But anyways, y'all see I'm so happy with energy? I was drinking wine. That's where it's from. But anyways, what do you think worthy means? No, I want you to seriously think about that. What do you think being worthy means? Is it you having a fucking Hellcat, you wearing Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or y'all too good for Gucci now? I don't know, I can't keep up with the new trends. Apparently, a lot of people are too good for Uggs. I still never owned a pair, and I want to get a pair. I'm not too good for it. I'm gonna get it. But anyways, are you being worthy? Is it you getting straight A's in school? Is it you being the best, like all eyes on you when you walk in the room? Is that what being worthy is? Because I'm pretty sure I just named a lot of things that are trending. And what other people tell you are worthy. I'm probably just talking my shit. I don't know. I feel like I just named a lot of stuff that I was told what makes you worthy. And it doesn't. Other people's opinions do not make you worthy. My favorite saying is, I will never be perfect. And what a lot of people feel like being worthy is being perfect. You match their description of perfect. And we can never be perfect. We're never going to actually truly match someone else's description of what being worthy is. And that's just freaking fine. Because how do you see yourself? How do you want to see yourself? You don't have to look at yourself as the best right now. But you're going to become the best at the end of the day. You're going to work really hard to become that. So, again, I ask you, what do you think worthy means? I taught my little cousin this weekend that worthy means your own sense of perfection. Like I said, it's not what others tell you that you are. You being worthy is your own sense of perfection. How do you see yourself? How do you go about life? You don't have to be a know-it-all. You don't have to be perfect at anything. Try your fucking best at all times. Do what you need to do to be the best you. Ooh, you see I got bars. I ain't never tried to rhyme, but I rhyme all the time. You feel me? But anyway, here go to the next part. Do you match your definition? I jumped ahead a little bit in the beginning, like the first part. But do you match your definition of being worthy? See, a lot of us, we tend to name things that we want to be, that we see others being. And you will try to match that because those are goals and I want to be just like them and they're the best. And no, you can't live the same life that they live. You don't know what steps they took to get there. You don't know how many L's they took to get to that step to be what you call worthy. Because they didn't tell you what the hell they went through to become worthy. They showed you all their wins. So you're thinking you taking all these L's and you going through the shit that you're going through, it makes you unworthy to live that life that you want to live. And that's not, them L's is what make you worthy, and be honest with you. Them losses, those no's that you have to hear, the you moving up 10 steps and you getting pushed back 30, that's what made you worthy. Because you didn't stop. You kept going. Period. Like, you ain't let nothing stop you. You sat and you cried. You could have been depressed for about a good 2 weeks. But the third week, you snapped out of that because you like, yeah, now this ain't my life. I don't like being in this darkness. I won't be here for much longer. See, when I was in the shelter, I felt like I was unworthy of a lot of things. I felt like I was unworthy of my own home. And this is, I'm being honest with y'all. I did not match my definition of worthy. And it sucks because I'm worthy. I'm more than worthy. Period. But I felt like I wasn't good enough because I wasn't doing a lot of stuff that people were doing. I'm watching everybody on Facebook, and this one girl with the high school with her, she's a model, just moved to Houston. And I always look to her as inspiration. Well, recently I have. Because I don't know what else she's taking. All I see is her wins, and she's just winning. She's beautiful. She's popping her shit. And I'm just like, I'm unworthy. I want to live that life. That should be me moving to Houston. Like, instead I'm in a shelter coming in at 10, 11 o'clock because it's curfew. And if I'm not in by this time, they're giving my bed away. And I felt like I was unworthy to live that life. But one thing I had to realize is you start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. And it all depends on the cards you are dealt. So I feel like the cards that were dealt to me made me unworthy. But I figured out that you gotta know how to play your hand. And that's something I had to come to realize. Like, you need to learn how to play this fucking hand correctly because you fumbling the bag too many times. And me fumbling the bag too many times kind of made me go into this dark hole of me thinking that I am unworthy of great things. And that's something I'm still fighting to this day. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love being honest with y'all. Just like I said, not a lot of people post the real shit, and I'm honest, you feel me? So something I'm going through that I don't match my definition of worthy is with love. I feel like I am worthy of genuine love. Because of the stuff that I went through with my family that makes me feel like I am very unworthy. The stuff I went through with people I thought were my friends makes me feel like I'm unworthy. And the stuff that I put myself through makes me feel like I'm unworthy. And that's something I'm building myself up to realize is I'm worthy. I'm worthy of everything I imagine. All of it. And me sitting here sulking and being sad and I'm unworthy. I won't get, everybody else is going to get this. They're going to get their husband and their family. I want my husband and my family of five, my little five kids for a family of, what's 5 plus 2? 7. I want that. You feel me? And I'm worthy of that. And you have to be able to get to your definition of worthy. You don't just wake up one day and you're that. It takes many trials and tribulations to get to where you want to be in life. And honestly, that's what makes the journey worth it. You worked for that. Can't nobody take that from you. You worked for that. You did what you needed to do to get to what. Sorry, I'm a little paranoid. I think my water bottle in the kitchen just popped. But anyways, you do what you have to do to get to where you need to be. And that's just on period. I hope I didn't get too off topic. Y'all know me. I just be going. So, again, what makes you worthy? I feel like I just talked about that. I need to talk about it no more. What makes you worthy? How do you see yourself? And I pray you still aren't naming things that other people told you makes you worthy. Because their opinion should go in one ear and not the other. And that's just on period. Because whatever the hell they want you to be, you can't be that. No matter how hard you try, you cannot be that. And that's just on that. You are what you want to be. And you thinking that you have to be the best at this and that to match them and be on their level. Whole time they wish they was on your level. That's why they're trying to make you do extra. So they feel like I'm making her do enough. I'm making her feel like she ain't doing enough because I ain't doing enough. So she can be in my level type shit. I think I was just projecting. I think I just projected a little bit. But, yeah. What makes you worthy? That's your own sense of worthiness. Like I said, my favorite definition of being worthy is your own sense of perfection. How do you see yourself? How do you want to go about life? And if you want to make changes, make them now. Why would you wait till later? I hate New Year's resolutions. If I say I want to start doing something, I'm not going to wait until next month to start doing it. I'm going to start tonight. Period. Because I said I want to do it. Buy you a little planner. My little planner at? My little planner gone. It ain't gone. But it's across the room. And I ain't finna go over there and get it. But I want you to write in your planner or notebook, a piece of paper, sketchbook, anything. I'm literally using a sketchbook. Don't judge me. That's what's in my, this tea. I'm gonna show y'all my SpongeBob at the end of this video. Because I use SpongeBob and I'm happy. But yeah. What makes you worthy is your own sense of perfection. And you're worthy at this fucking moment. Right now, everything that you're going through is making you worthy. All the shit you're going through, all the no's you're hearing, all the setbacks, the delays, all of that, it makes you worthy. Because you ain't stop. You ain't stopping. You might have a stagnant period in time where you're just like, I don't know where to go and I don't know what to do. And that's normal. That's human. You human. It's okay to feel like that sometimes. It's okay to feel like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to go. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to know where to go. This life shit ain't come with a motherfucking handbook. Period. This life shit did not come with no handbook. So it's only normal for you not to know what to do and how to do it. You've never been the age that you are now. And your mom really can't give you advice on the stuff that happened when she was younger at that age because you're not in the same time period. Also, you don't live the same life. You might have the same things going on, but she didn't have your emotions. She don't know exactly what you're going through. You could give her the basics the surface, like surface issues, but you don't know how you feel deep down. And that's okay. You're not going to know where to go or how to do every single day. And sometimes it's exactly where you need to be, confused. Because in that moment of why you're confused, you're figuring out what you truly want to do and how you truly want to do it. People you really want to meet, people that you truly want in your life, and people you truly don't want in your life. Sometimes you need that moment of confusion to get your life together. And that's just on period. I hate that sound. I wish they could turn this fan off, but I ain't gonna say too much. So like I was saying, you're worthy at this moment, right now. Even though you're going through hell and back, you're worthy at this moment. And I'm proud of you because you made it this far. And I wish I could have heard. Matter of fact, I did. So I'm going to go in on you're worthy at this moment. I'm going to share my example. So like I was saying, I was in a shelter for 3 months. And I went through hell and back in that shelter. I went through so much. But what kept me up with was the youth workers. It was the second shift, 3 youth workers who would sit down and they would talk to me. And one of them, Mr. J, I ain't gonna put out his business, Mr. J, he spoke life into me. The first time we ever had a conversation, I was so scared to talk to him, but something was just like, talk to this man, you need to hear what he needs to say to you. And this man just told me, you're a queen. Like, you're going to be so successful one day. The potential that you have is immaculate. Like, everything is going to work out for you. You just have to believe it. One thing I won't forget him saying is, when you come into your full power, you're going to be unstoppable. And I'm not going to lie to you. At that time, I thought I was in my full power. But at the same time, I felt like I was unworthy to know my full power, my full worth of who I'm going to be and who I can't be. And he spoke life into me. Mr. T, he spoke life into me. Miss K, she spoke life into me. They all told me how worthy I am and how I'm not going to be back in that situation. How I'm going to make the best of things. All I have to do is believe that I'm worthy of it. Because for so long, I felt like I was unworthy, that nothing good was ever going to happen to me, that I was just useless. I had no purpose. And that's why so many bad things are happening to me. But now that I look back on 2021, all the bad shit that was happening to me was to help me build the person that I am, help me build the mental that I have. You feel me? So I no longer look at 2021 as a year where I was worthless, but as a year where I learned that I was worthy. Because I started the year off signing a lease to my apartment. Last year, I started off the year just trying to find a new job and find a way. This year, I know where I want to go. I might not know how I'm going to get there, but I know exactly where I want to go. And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get there. And that's just on that. So I didn't realize how worthy I was at that moment. And sometimes you need those random strangers that come into your life and tell you how worthy you are. That your situation does not make you unworthy. That this is just the beginning. And one day you go tell a story that somebody's going to need to hear one day. And that's just on that. Yeah. And the last bullet point is you always been worthy. Basically what I just said, I didn't feel like I was worthy in that situation. I felt like I did not deserve anything good to happen to me. When I was in Florida, I was going through hell and back. And I felt unworthy of a family, unworthy of love, unworthy of goodness. And now that I'm looking back on it, when I moved to Florida, that was the first time I was able to accumulate abundance of money. When I moved to Florida, that was me traveling and me being worthy, me showing myself that I am worthy of the good in life. See, when I was up in Florida, I was alone. mentally, emotionally, and physically. I was alone. And I had to make the best of that situation. At that time, I didn't feel like I was worthy. I was at a point where I was ready to leave this earth permanently. And I was blessed with an abundance of money. And I was able to take myself to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico went to shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Puerto Rico went to shit. But I showed myself that I am worthy of traveling. I am worthy of the better in life. I got to step foot in Puerto Rico. That is more than a lot of people could say about them fucking selves. But since it didn't work out for me, I was just seeing the negative everything, that I am unworthy of that good life. Good stuff is not going to happen to me. That's why a lot of bad stuff keep happening to me. And I was just projecting my insecurities and anger out on life, making myself feel like I was not that when I really am that. And that's where I lost myself at. Feeling like all the stuff that I was going through was teaching me that I'm unworthy. In reality, it was teaching me how worthy I am. Because who else can say they went through everything I went through and still come out smiling, skin glowing, happy? I just went through hell and back, and I'm in this one bedroom happy as hell. I ain't even got a TV. I'm watching stuff on my fucking computer. I ain't got no furniture. All I got is an air mattress. But I'm happy because I'm worthy, and everything is going to come in due time, and I'm happy about that. You got to see the brighter side of things, because once you start to see the brighter side of things, you will notice how worthy you are and how great things are going to just keep coming to you in abundance. And that's just on that. So, I did a quick little video for y'all on some quick stuff. I will be back in like a couple days. And yeah, I just want to tell y'all that y'all worthy. You always been worthy. Your situation doesn't make you unworthy. And I can't wait to hear y'all's story. So, I don't know what to say. Oh, my picture is SpongeBob. You probably don't care. I can get off this video. I hope y'all don't, though. I hope y'all look at my picture of SpongeBob. My little cousin, she was drawing with me. She can't see my book ever again. She was doing too much. Artist Destiny Matthews. But yeah. Oh, so I want to start doing this thing where, dang, I told everybody to leave already. If you stay to the end, you're a trooper, and I love you. I want to start doing this thing where I give y'all journal prompts. And this video journal prompt is, what makes you worthy? And why do you feel like you're worthy of it? You feel me? So I'll come back again in a couple days. Love y'all. Hope y'all doing great mentally, emotionally, and physically. Hope you're happy. Hope your skin's glowing. And if you're going through any hard trials, any trials and tribulations, I hope it gets better for you. It will forever get better. Change your perspective, and probably things will align for you. So, yeah, this is